Evaluation. Evaluation is the making of or assessment of a judgment about the amount, number or value of something. Part A. Assess and use professional judgment when considering organisational issues, problems or when making decisions, taking into account the implications of such decisions on the organisation and those affected. Evaluation simply means to evaluate a specific situation in a logical way, using professional and ethical judgment to predict future outcomes and consequences for good decision making. In the exam, this means making sure that possible scenarios are looked closely from different angles and giving sensible assumptions and highlighting the pros and cons. Assessment in the context of the exam is to use your judgment towards the company's problems and challenges, while at the same time looking at the broader impact of these problems on the company as a whole. In the exam, look for the possible pros and cons of a decision made by management. Look at the impact of that decision on the staff and customers of the company and their response. Part B. Estimate trends or make reasoned forecasts of the implications of external and internal factors on the organisation, or of the outcomes of decisions available to the organisation. Estimating is to roughly calculate or judge the value of something. In the exam, carefully estimate the impact of different decisions made by management on various topics and the reaction of the stakeholders. Draft quick forecasts and model the bottom line of the company, for example in regards to revenue in response to a potential change made by the directors. Bring evidence to your models on how you came up with your figures. Part C. Appraise facts, opinions and findings objectively, with a view to balancing the costs, risks, benefits and opportunities before making or recommending solutions or decisions. Appraise is similar to assessment, as you are trying to put a value on something, but it has more of a qualitative element to it. This time you are trying to evaluate the quality instead of the pure quantity in the numbers. Appraise has more to do with factual statements and stakeholders' opinions. Dig in the exam scenario to come up with objective comments. Recommend solutions and bring forward potential solutions to problems with pros and cons to explain to the board their available options. Keep in mind that you are trying to present findings and propose an alternative course of action with arguments to justify your answer.